I am here with the company for Women of the Year. We've got Debbie Hannan, our director, Stef Smith, our writer, and Pauline Goldsmith, our actor for the show. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
So start with you, Stef. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Women of the Year, about the script and what your inspiration was, what your idea was?
Sure. So the play is about a woman called Paula who wins Women of the Year, and it's set the night before the awards, where she has to write her speech for the award ceremony. The inspiration comes from lots of things. I suppose in a way it's me looking into my own future and seeing the whole premise is about this woman who was once very radical in her 20s as an artist, and now is very settled and comfortable with life, and her sort of looking back on her life. And so in a way I suppose it's me also projecting into the future, looking at myself in 15 years time.
50?
15.
Oh, that's alright, I was just going, how old am I?
And about a sort of a certain type of woman who was once radical in her youth and then has found more comfort as she's moved on in life. So there's been lots of different inspirations.
Which is a kind of natural progression. Even now I can find when I look back. To see how you change as you get older. What did you feel when you read the script? What attracted you to?
Well, I think, I suppose she's kind of a blueprint opposite of me, in that I seem to have gone
the other way
and got even more ridiculous and untidy and reckless and sort of, and the sort of sensible thing. But I think there is, as you get older, I think you do have a kind of maybe it's just me, but I think because I'm not in a normal life with a family, married, sensible, but I think that you have a kind of resentment or a difficulty with your people that you know who settle down and have to do that and have to kind of, in a way, think about their family and think about sort of safety and all of those things, and so the other kind of collective radical things sort of go out the window a bit. And I suppose it's the kind of coming to terms with that, and also kind of saying no to it and yes to it, and so I kind of understand, I kind of look at it and understand it from a sort of different way, kind of peering in, going, what about us?
Yeah.
You don't know. Yeah. And Debbie, this is the first time you've directed for a play by Pint. Welcome.
Thank you.
How have you found it? What have been the differences and challenges of the good parts and the good parts?
I guess it's really exciting as a kind of institutional part of the Glasgow theatre scene, and the way that it works is that you kind of have to drop any pretension and just get a show up for an audience that are there to love it. And that space especially is really exciting because it's about the connection in it, and it's kind of a deceptive space because it feels really cosy, and I've been an audience member there a lot, and you feel like you're part of it and really intimate, but actually it requires a proper sense of theatricality and like a proper projection and communicating right to that back row. So just all those kind of practical challenges of quick turnaround but making a theatrical show for that space has been really cool.
And obviously, like, we do lots of different varieties of show here, but a one-person show, I imagine, is quite an intense rehearsal here, and you work slightly differently if there's just the two of you or three of you.
There's nobody to look at to go, what's my next line? That's one of the difficulties. It's just you going, oh.
Genuinely.
But then also you're not tripping anybody else up because you're not throwing in the wrong cue.
That's right, you have to just get yourself out of it.
Yeah.
So that's and it's always your turn, it's always your line run.
It's
not a bit where you go, that's not my bit now. Although it's always your bit, even when you're not.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think as well, it's just about, even more so in that space, it's about connection with the audience, because as Pauline saying, your work is not connecting with your fellow actor, but your work is hugely about what the audience are going to be giving you and working off that. And so our kind of final step is that Monday when we get the people in.
And so I think one of the interesting things about it I've noticed is that every other play I ever do, my neighbours it makes no difference, they don't take a blind bit of notice.
Yeah.
But this time, if you say a play, pie and a pint, So like, and suddenly I'm someone in our clothes.
There we
It
go.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I have to play a pie in a pint. Oh, they've all heard of it and they all know about it.
My family are
Are they
actually
going to come and see it?
I think so. Yes. I'm warning them about the racier elements of the show because I think they might
There's a few
faint
swear
into
words.
the, yeah, they might faint into the pie, but yes, they can quite modern in their ways.
Someone faints into a pie, we've definitely won.
You've definitely made an impact. There we go. I'm good with that. I'm not good with that. So you are all, the three of you, up to lots of different exciting things. You've been doing exciting things recently. So want to tell us a bit of what else you've been up to? So we're gonna roll.
Yeah.
For
You go for it.
Thanks. I've just finished a show that was in the Circle Studio at the Citizens, which was a version of Notes from the Underground, which is kind of like a sister show to Crime and Punishment, this little 1 hour version set in the contemporary world. And the next thing I've got is an Archer's Life project, which is only 10 minutes long, but it has a huge cast. Which hasn't even been made yet.
Wow.
It's on in about a week.
wow.
So,
The rehearsal process is getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, the 2 weeks will feel like luxury.
like 2 weeks is fine. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to the moment. It's quite
Amazing.
So the week after Woman of the Year goes up, I go back into rehearsal for a new show for Glasgow, and that's called Cured, and that will be in the Arches the last week of October, and it's got a great team behind it. I'm working with Ross Phillips, the director, and it's got Mary Kapinski and Julie Hale, and it's a very, very different show, but I think it's an excellent team, so I can't wait to get into rehearsal for it.
Exciting.
I'm when this finishes, I've got a development about cardinals, and not based on anyone in particular, but it's kind of about cardinals who criticise being gay and then have sort of issues.
So unusual.
I'll be putting my mother's point of view on this, and then I'm going to Norway to do a show where there's a man attached to a lie detector, and I have to sort of do and then I'm doing Hitler, a sort of conversational, chatty Hitler show. Where are we doing that? In Shetland.
Are you doing
I'm doing it in Shetland.
Wow.
Conversational Hitler with a tea and a biscuit. In Tarta, it's actually much more profound and deep than that. And the director will kill me when he sees me. So just reduced it to that. And then I did. And then I've been doing a Gaelic version of Bright Colours Only, which is the funeral show. I'm directing it, and so we've been working on that, and that's it really.
Great. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thanks very much, ladies.
Our pleasure.